Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen and I am Dollaraholic Mama, and I am finally here with a Dollarama review video. I've tried to put together a collection of items that I thought it would be useful to, provide my feedback on. I know that a couple people have been asking me for the last little while to review certain things, so I'm hoping I'm not forgetting things that people have asked me about. I'm really excited to get to that 1,000 subscriber point, because that way I'm able to do live videos, and I think a live video for doing a review would be an awesome idea, because then people can kind of, ask me right then and there my opinion on certain products, or if there's something that they know that I've picked up that they had wanted to ask me about, it allows people the opportunity to do that. So definitely do share my channel with friends and family still. We're getting really close to that point and I'm super excited to get there, and I just think it would allow us a lot more opportunities with the channel and growing our little YouTube family here even more. So I'm really excited to get to that point with you guys. So enough about that. We're just going to dive into my little Dollarama review. So the first thing I want to talk about are the Chill Out gel mats or pillows. These are by Tropic. You got a little pillow in here for $4, or you could also get a larger mat in the pet section for, again, $4. And I find that they work identical. It doesn't matter which section you find it in, it does exactly the same thing. So I actually picked this up for my son to use while he's sleeping, because he runs really, really hot and he absolutely loves it. He always asks and reminds me to help put his, pillow one in his pillowcase and his mattress one under his sheet, and he absolutely loves it. And I find he's been sleeping a lot better. He will sleep more soundly through the night, and he will also sleep a lot longer into the morning than he used to. So I don't know if it's, other environmental factors or anything else going on. It could, be a multitude of things that are contributing to that. But I have noticed that since implementing this into his nighttime routine and putting it in his pillowcase and underneath his mattress sheet, that I have seen positive benefits come from it. I actually thankfully haven't had a migraine since I picked these up, so I haven't tried it for myself and how, how beneficial it is in regards to headaches. But as far as my kiddo goes, and if you're a hot sleeper, or if you happen to be going through menopause or something like that, this would really work well for that. So I would highly recommend this product. And like I said, whether you find it in the summer section, which is where I found this, or if you pick up the one that's available in the pet section, same exact thing, it'll do exactly the same thing. So it doesn't matter if there's a picture of the dog on the packaging, just ignore it, grab it for yourself, and you will not regret it. Then I also wanted to talk about the little storage bags. Well, not little, this is actually the extra large one. These are the Space Saver vacuum bags, and you got one in here, and I think it was $2.50. I picked up the lavender one because I thought that would be a nice touch to kind of keep things, smelling a little bit fresh. However, it didn't smell like lavender at all. Like, there really wasn't a scent to it at all. I didn't try the, the plain non-lavender scented ones, so I'm not sure if maybe they have more of like a factory smell than the lavender one does, and maybe that just cancels out that smell. I'm not really sure, but there are no actually like lavender fragrances or anything coming off or out of the bag. However, it did work really well. I was able to fit quite a large amount into it, and it's held up really well. Like, it hasn't started releasing the air or anything like that, which is absolutely fantastic, because I know you can get, the vacuum storage bags at other stores for a lot of money. So if you're looking for a cost-effective way to do the same thing, definitely do pick up some of the ones from Dollarama. They seem like really decent quality. I kind of liked how the packaging on this one, it was actually purple, so it's kind of cool if you wanted to differentiate maybe between different items. So if you're putting some clothing ones or bed sheets in ones and comforters in another or something like that, that you're able to differentiate it easier without having to label it. You could always do some in the colored bags and some in the clear ones. Just a little, an option there for you. But yeah, I was actually impressed with the quality of the vacuum saver bags. So if you were hesitant to pick one up, give it a shot. Then I also wanted to talk about the Listerine. So I hauled this a while ago, well, not actually that long ago. It was $3.50, and this is the Nightly Reset, and it is alcohol free. Normally I'm not able to use mouthwash because it's just too intense for me, and even the ones that claim to be less intense or whatnot, they still don't work. However, this one is absolutely amazing. I love it. I don't find it, you know, intense or anything in any way, and I have, you know, a fairly sensitive gums and stuff like that, and I'm able to use this no problem. I typically use it once, if not twice a day. It is on the smaller size as far as bottles of mouthwash go. So to be able to get it for $3.50 at the Dollarama, I thought is a pretty good price. And yeah, it's actually pretty enjoyable. So if you're not normally able to handle mouthwash and you wanting to find one that you might be able to use, I would highly recommend you pick this one up and give it a shot, and maybe it'll work for you as well. Then I also wanted to talk about these little Freshen Up on the Go wipes. This one is by Spa-scriptions, and it is their active essentials. You get 25 wipes in here for $1.50. Normally I do get the ones from Dollar Tree, but when Dollarama put these out, I thought I would pick them up and give them a shot, and I actually do prefer them slightly better than the Dollar Tree ones. So for 25 cents more, I would definitely pick these up over the Dollar Tree ones. These are actually by Global Beauty Care, so it is a little bit better brand than just the Dollar Tree Greenbrier ones. I find that these actually have more of like a deodorant effect, so they're better at masking odors than the Dollar Tree one is. So if you're looking for something, you know, just for a nice refresh throughout the day, or to put in your gym bag, like this is absolutely amazing to, you know, just do a quick wipe down after you get out of the gym. If you're not showering at the gym and you want to wait till you get home, this is kind of a nice in-between item to use. So really excited that Dollarama started carrying these. Then I also wanted to talk about Dollarama's bath bombs. They have quite a variety when it comes to their bombs, and some of them I like and some of them, you know, aren't the greatest. So they had put out this little set of folklore ones, and they actually called them bath fizzers, and these were actually really, really nice. I think these would be really great as a gifting item as well, just because the packaging on these is quite nice in comparison to, you know, their standard packaging for their other bath bombs. They are on the smaller size. However, these were really fragrant. Because they are smaller, these are probably better in like a foot soak or something like that, like a little pedicure tub, because if you're going to put it in a bathtub, you probably want to use at least 2, if not 3 of these. But yeah, I thought they were really, really cute. Love the packaging on them. Love their little names that they're called. I thought they were really nice. And I do believe they were only $1.50, so that's a pretty good price point as well. So yeah, if you're looking for a nice little gift item to add to a little spa gift or something like that, these would definitely be perfect for that. Then I want to talk about these ones. So they came in a 2 set, and they are kind of like just by Dollarama's bath company. I forget what it's called, like Paos or something like that, P-A-O-S. And they came in a set of 2, and they were kind of like space themed. So there's a rocket ship, and this is meant to look like a planet. They're not very fragrant at all. There were a couple different scents like grapefruit and I think vanilla or something like that, but they're not very fragrant. They barely fizz. You kind of got to, you know, help them along and kind of, you know, use your hand to break them down. So I wouldn't recommend these ones at all. It's kind of cute that they come in, you know, the little fun shapes, and it's kind of more geared, at least in my opinion, to boys. Maybe if you have a boy who's reluctant to have a bath, this might encourage him to do it because he gets this little rocket shaped little bath bomb he can toss in there. But as far as, you know, the purpose of a bath bomb and getting that nice scent and getting that good fizz going on, these really don't do too much. So I wouldn't recommend them. Now, these ones, however, I would recommend. So these are the ones that came in a little package. You do get 3 of them in the package for, I want to say either $1.25 or $1.50. Either way, it's a good price point. And I absolutely love the scents on these. I think they are really, really nice. However, we used one whole package per bath. So I would put in 3 of these bath bombs in a bath because they are on the smaller size, but I love the smells of them. So this was like a lavender chamomile, I think. This was a mint eucalyptus, and then this was my absolute favorite, and it was a blueberry vanilla, and I just think that is such a nice scent combination that you don't like find often. So I would highly recommend, if you're hesitant to try these, try the blueberry vanilla one, and it might get you kind of, you know, interested in trying the rest of the collection. And then my most favorite bath bombs that Dollarama does are these large ones. So these are bath scents. They come in 3 different fragrances as well, I think, like a strawberry swirl, this one, which is the lavender chamomile, and I know there's one more, but I can't recall it off the top of my head. So we haven't tried this lavender one yet. We tried the strawberry swirl, and it is absolutely amazing. You get a lot of fizz because it's quite a large bomb. You get a little bit of, you know, the color tinting as well, and such an amazing smell on these. And for only $2.50, it's a pretty good value as well. Like, look at the size of that thing. It is 180 grams. So definitely this is your best bang for your buck when it comes to quality and fragrance and, you know, just overall bath bomb-ness to it. Definitely recommend these ones the most. If you're just using it for like a pedicure tub or something like that, then I would definitely recommend the little 3-pack in the blueberry vanilla, and just put all 3 in there and your feet will thank you for it. Then I also wanted to talk about one of the Spa Scriptions product. So they have a couple different ones of these. This one was little serum capsules. They were anti-aging with glacial water, and you get 30 in a package. I do believe it was $4, but I was super excited to try, you know, a little beauty product in here that I had never tried before. However, I absolutely hate this stuff. You're really just supposed to open it up and like rub it into your face, but I found it left my face really like greasy and oily feeling, so much so that I couldn't keep it on, and I had to wash my face off with my nice Noxzema face wash, and haven't used these since. Like, I absolutely detest them. So I would definitely avoid these if you were thinking about getting them. I mean, this is just my opinion, to each their own. If you wanted to give them your own shot and your own review, definitely do let me know down in the comments what you personally thought of these. However, I just did not care for them at all. And then the last things that I want to talk about for this Dollarama review video are hairbrushes, because they seem to be all of the rage when it comes to like the Dollarama Facebook groups and, you know, just conversations as far as Dollarama goes. It seems to always, you know, cycle back to the hairbrushes. So the first one I want to talk about is the Infinity Pro by Conair. I actually picked this up because I have the, you know, coordinating hair dryer, and I thought, fantastic, I love the hair dryer. It dries my hair actually relatively quickly, so I thought combining it with this brush, which is supposed to work well and decrease drying time as well, it will be absolutely amazing. But I do not like this brush at all. I do love the orange color. It matches my hair dryer too. It's that color as well. But this is so uncomfortable. The plastic that they've made these bristles out of, it like physically hurts my head when I go to brush my hair with it. I do not like it at all. I don't really feel that it reduces drying time. It doesn't have a good, you know, grip as well. I kind of like to flip my ends out sometimes, and it doesn't hold on to the hair at all. It kind of just glides through, which you think would be good for straightening, but I don't find that it straightens my hair any better than any other brush or anything like that. So I wouldn't recommend this one. And it was $4 as well. So it wasn't, you know, their cheapest brush or anything like that. So I was kind of disappointed. Then I want to talk about the Aveda paddle brush. So this is marketed as a detangling brush as well, and I'm a supporter of the wet brushes, which I will talk about in a minute, but I wanted to give this one a shot. I do have longer hair now, especially in comparison to a couple years ago, and paddle brushes are great for, you know, brushing your hair, increasing the softness when you have like a longer length. So I wanted to try it. Only thing with this brush is it is like normally retails for like $35 or $40 or something like that. So you think the quality of it would be fairly decent for that price. My daughter used it on her hair once, and this is what happened. This whole thing popped right off. I tried to glue it back on a little bit. That's why it's a little bit, you know, harder to get off now. However, it doesn't stay on. Like if I get it caught in any type of little knot in my hair, it pops right back out again. I would expect, you know, for this price of a brush, like I know it was only $4 at Dollarama, but for something retailing for so much, I would expect the quality of it to be a lot better. So if you're looking for a detangling brush, I would not recommend this. If your hair is naturally, you know, really smooth, you don't have a lot of knots or anything to pull through, this would probably work well. It does feel nice on your head. It's a nice like kind of scalp massage as you're brushing your hair. But like I've mentioned, if you have any type of knot or if you're trying to brush it wet, this will just get caught up in there, and there's a good chance of this just coming right off. So it depends on, you know, who you're gifting it to. If you're using it for yourself, just think about their type of their hair and what their purpose for using the brush would be. So Pro is nice scalp massage, good for when your hair is already being, you know, brushed through or it's dry and it's easy to comb through. Then I would go with something like this. But if you're looking for a detangling brush, which this is marketed as, it's not going to work for that. Then I want to talk about this one, which is the newest wet brush that Dollarama has put out, which is the Pro Detangler. This is the package it comes in. Comes in 4 different colors. This is my most favorite wet brush ever. I had like the original one from Dollarama before, absolutely loved it. I use it on my hair, I use it on my daughter's hair, which is like the exact opposite of mine. She has really thick, really curly hair, like a natural curl. And it works perfect on her hair. We rarely have to use even like a detangling spray. It combs through her hair, brushes through her hair really, really easy, really, really nicely. And it doesn't hurt or pull. Now with the wet brushes, a complaint is that, you know, you do lose some hair. There's some fallout sometimes, which is going to happen with any brush. So I'm not sure why that's such a concern. The best thing to do is to clean out your brush after every use, so that way there's no buildup of the hair, and you know, if you're using any product in your hair, you're taking it out of the brush right away and not just letting it sit there. I can't recommend the wet brushes enough. These retail elsewhere for, you know, $15, $20, $25, depending on where you're picking it up. Salons stand behind these. Stylists of all years and generations stand behind these. This is a fabulous brush. So if you've got a kiddo in your life who, you know, absolutely hates when you brush their hair and it's this whole ordeal, definitely pick one of these up and give them a shot, and you will not be disappointed. Or even maybe you don't like brushing your hair because you've had such bad experiences, pick one of these up. Yeah, like everyone who has used these has had something positive to say about it. There will be some people who won't rave about it as much as others, but I haven't really heard any negative things about the wet brushes, and yeah, definitely do recommend those. So that is it for my Dollarama review, guys. I know I didn't share too many things. I tried to go back in my videos and see, you know, what I could talk about and what would be beneficial for you guys to know. So I hope I was able to address some things or some questions that maybe some of you had. If there's something in particular you were looking for me to review, definitely do let me know down below in the comments. Going forward, what I anticipate doing is after I've done my haul videos, I'm going to, you know, if there's an item that could be tested out, I'm going to be testing it out the following week, and then doing my review video after that. So I'm going to try to be doing a review video, I would say every other week or so, just so that you're able to kind of keep on top of the items that I've been hauling and find out, you know, at least in my opinion, whether or not I think it's worth, you know, you going out and getting it as well. So that is it for this review video, you guys. Definitely do let me know down in the comments, any questions, comments, or anything. If you want to share your opinion on any of these products, definitely do that as well. It's a good way to get the conversation going and get, you know, like a wide variety of input on specific things. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you are staying safe, happy, and healthy. Bye for now.